Good morning, 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 and just waiting for my screen to catch up with what's going on here. Refresh, and go. Open sesame. Is anybody watching? Yes, there is. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right, keep my shoes off. Don't need those. Hello, Linda Pearson. Hello, Susan Bellamy. How are we all? Welcome to the first day of the CraftAlive Great International Craft Show, series number 21. This is our favourite thing to do throughout the year. For those of you just tuning in for the first time, we want to bring you a little online event this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I will be jumping on here and doing some live free mini classes for you, showing you some cool stuff, hopefully. And we've got some awesome one day only specials and some great specials happening over our next few days, which is really, really cool. Everything you're going to find on nataliemay.com.au. And today only we have got 15% off of dies, stamps and thickers and uniquely created products. Plus we've also got some selected Natalie May scrapbooking collage paper on special, some Natalie May scrapbooking dies, clearance and Christmas products, which is what I'm going to show you today, 30% off. So that is exciting. Okie dokie. It's been a while since I've done one of these on the fly sort of live Facebooks, so I'm just waiting for my mojo to kick in this morning. But I thought that I would start with, all I have here in front of me is some of our cuttables, some Funky Fossil stamps. I even have a Pooh Bear stamp here. Good morning, Maggie. And I have got here, so it's like I'm, doing this mystery box recipe thing. Some Catherine Paula inks. Where's the rest of them? Ink pad. So I really haven't got a plan. Lucky for you. So I'm going to see what I can come up with this pile of goodies this morning. I haven't even taken these out of the packet yet. These are the Catherine Paula new metallics that have just come in. Now, I did get these in for one of our favourite customers who ordered them, and then I could not resist ordering in the little singles as well. So they're just in singles. They're not in a fancy box like this. This is just my splendid storage, but I thought I might make some nice bright Christmas cards today using these. But before I do anything, I should probably swatch these. I haven't used them yet, and I can't wait to see what they look like. So this is the Catherine Paula Pigment Ink Metallic. This slow drying pigment ink is acid free, archival, perfect for embossing, tick and ink blending. Dry time and permanence depend on the surface used. It'd be great with clear embossing powder. Okay, so let's try this copper. Oh, that's nice. This is juicy. And of course it's not showing up very well on camera. But it is a beautiful shimmery copper. And this one is the bronze. This one looks pretty as well. I love the juiciness of these ink pads. Whoa, sticky. There we go. And that is more of an antique-y sort of bronze. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, look how easy that blends with my fingers. Let's blend this one out with my fingers. Oh, that's nice. Oh, so if you love, so there's a huge range of colours in these as well too. So there's like gold, there's champagne, there's platinum, all sorts of beautiful colours. So there we go. So I might have a play with those this morning. Very nice. Now I've got ink on my fingers. Right, let's crack into playing with some of these cuttables. Now, with our cuttables, we've just rejigged our packaging. So we have come down to these cute little, you'll receive them like this, which are these cute little A5 sheets. And that just makes it easier for storage for you guys and also for us. So we had our Arty collection, our Arty words released earlier this month. So we've got some of these fun words for your journals. And then we have our Christmas ones as well. So our Christmas ones, we have got our Christmas on the beach, which are these guys. We've got our animated Santa here, Summer Santa. And then, well, Christmas on the beach. And this guy is Summer Santa. This is Buff Santa. Totally Buff Santa. Absolutely love this. This is so funny and quirky. And then we've got our festive birds and Christmas florals set. These are stunning. So we have designed these so that they cut out nice and easy for your cards. It's $4.50 and you get these two, for example, and conveniently they're on special. We have got Christmas Gamer 1 and Christmas Gamer 2 for the gamer in your life. And then we have got Party Santa and Christmas Spirit. I love these. There's a bit of a sweary word on there, so just ignore that. But I think that they are fantastic. I love this guy blowing a bubble with his mirror ball outfit. And then we have got our Christmas Aussie animals and our Christmas koalas. So today I thought I might do some simple backgrounds for some cards and then stick on some of these elements. How does that sound? That sounds like a good plan. So does coffee. All right, so I have got some Funky Fossil Christmas. I think I might do some, I might start with this guy here. This is the Festive Greenery designed by Olga, and I think I might just do some really simple stamping on the background and do a little bit of a collagey sort of background with our 6x4 card. Look at that, done. Ink-wise, I have got, let's go with this one. Clear rubber stamps, they are 15% off. Well, actually, it's Christmas, so it's going to be 30% off. And I'm just going to use, I seem to be missing some of these inks, but that's okay. So these are the Catherine Paula inks, and I do love that they are super juicy. So I am going to do some stamping around my background here, and I'm going to keep it really, really basic. I'm going to stamp in a couple of different greens and do some overlapping stamping for the background. This would be great if I was actually stamping on an even surface, but I'm not, because, you know, that would be organised. And I'll do one more down here. So I've got a bit of a blotchy look. As you know, guys, when I do a live unplanned Facebook like this, you get the warts and all version, as I like to call it. So I like to show you that I am not at all perfect when it comes to creating. However, I would rather show you ways to fix mistakes, creating on the fly, and how we can make that happen. So I'm going to overlap with another green here. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful stamp. And I'll bring it up to camera in a minute and show you. Oh, look at that. Naomi's doing some linky things for us today. Thank you, Naomi. Are you supposed to be working? Or are you multitasking? that's really pretty. I'm just going to do like a partial in here. Oops. Linda just said that she loves her Catherine Paula inks. So these are absolutely gorgeous. I think these little mini ink pads, they sell for about $10.50 each, I think they were, or something like that. That rings a bell. And they are really, really nice to work with. Alrighty-o. So I'm just going to create some simple backgrounds. I'm not going to overdo this and overthink it too much, because who wants to do that? I want to make Christmas cards quick and simple. Look how detailed that stamp is. Is that showing up on camera? Yeah, it is. That's really nice. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to pop that aside, come back to that. So I'm just going to assemble some backgrounds or create some backgrounds, and I'll come back and add our elements on after. What have I got here? Let's go with this gorgeous branch. Festive Greenery stamp from Funky Fossil. I might go in with like this copper. Ooh. Now, after something really light and subtle, I wonder if I'm going to get that here. Oh, yes. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Oh, super pretty. Sorry, I should be doing this on camera. So if you had a stamp press, using a stamp press would probably be a much better option than what I'm doing here. So a stamp press will give you a nice even stamped image. For doing this on camera today, I just don't have one handy, so I'm just winging it. But a stamp press does make your life super easy when it comes to doing multiple Christmas cards. Oh, very nice. And that copper is stunning. And these just clean off your stamps beautifully. Look at that. So if I was quick, I could use some clear embossing powder and emboss this image as well, because it is a slow drying ink. So that is a win. So there's a copper one there. I will now do one in a different colour. Let's go with black. Black. I've got my black archival ink. So we have got some black archival inks at the moment in our web store, nataliemay.com.au. If you don't have a black archival ink, highly recommend that you invest in one. It is the sharpest ink. It is waterproof. It is an oil-based ink, which means that you will get a really, really crisp image every single time that you use it. Oh, I am not working on an even surface here. And you will get you can add watercolors and you can color your images as well. All right, so that would have been awesome if I'm working on a solid surface, but that's okay. Yes, Michelle, the studio is open today, and I look forward to seeing you in your lunch break when you come in and pick up your order from yesterday. Okay, that's lovely and crisp. Let me get that in the camera. That's probably a good idea. Really, really like that. So that's a nice little background. And I'm going to do one more with this stamp set, because I've just spotted another really nice stamp here that I want to use. This one here. What colour do I? No, I have to stick with a. Here we go. This nice little green. There's this gorgeous green in with the new delivery of Catherine Paula inks that just came in, called Cut Grass. Absolutely stunning. A little bit darker than this colour. Really, really pretty. So when you're creating backgrounds, I mean, this little technique that we're doing here works really nicely on everything from journal pages through to, you know, your card bases, scrapbook pages, anything. You don't need to overthink it. It's not difficult, guys. And I might add one more, two more, do another little spot here, and another one here. Give it a little wipe down. They clean up so nicely, these inks. They're absolutely stunning. Righty-o, there we go. There's that there. So that's another one, just nice and simple. So while I've got these cards here, I might add a little blending around the edges. I'm just going to use a blending brush. Is my blending brush clean? Oh, it's got a bit of brown on it, but she'll be right. I'm going to use this same colour. Oh, that's nice. So just in a round circular motion, going around, half on, half off. So then I take the excess of my ink off onto my background here, onto my self-healing mat. But you could just use any, like a bit of paper, that would work, but it just keeps it nice and soft. All right, so just going around the edges like that. And if I wanted to add this darker green as well for a little bit of depth, oh, that's nice. Oh, these are beautiful. See how that quick, soft motion around the edges has just softened that. So I'll do the same thing with the other ones that I have created. So I've got this other green one, and I'll use this darker green this time. And I'm going to add some more stamping over these in a minute as well. I've had an idea. So this works really well with distress oxides as well, this technique. However, I decided today, of course, I need to play with these gorgeous Catherine Pooler inks because they are the ones that came in this week and they are stunning. These blending brushes wash up really, really well. So you can also, if you have them in your collection, you can use them on different colours. I've just got a little stash here. Look at that. Pretty. Look at that. All right. Then I've got this black one. I might continue the green actually. I don't hate that at all. Nice and simple, and I'm building up colour. It's a lot easier to build up colour rather than take it off. So going around, putting your colour on like this, if it's too light, I would rather go in and build up more. Hello, Miss Kusha. I know, look at these beautiful. That one's really pretty as well. And then the... Okay, I'm not going to use the same brush for the copper, and I do need to probably clean off that background. So for those of you just tuning in, welcome to day one of the Great International Craft Show, where I will be doing some fantastic live Facebooks every day. Oh, that's pretty. So today we're just making some Christmas cards on the fly. Nice and simple, not overcomplicated. And I'm using our Funky Fossil Christmas stamps, which are 30% off. And also using the new Catherine Pooler metallic inks, which are not showing up as beautifully as they could on camera, but I can tell you right now they are super pretty. So that's the copper. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do another little technique. I'm going to take the bronze and just put it straight to the edge of my ink pad. and that's just giving it a little bit of depth. So that is those two guys there. Right, keeping it simple, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a couple of bright ones now. I'm going to put those aside. Going to put that aside, and I have another couple of stamps here from the Funky Fossil Christmas range. I love this. This one's called Christmas Card, and this is a stunning background stamp. Now, I think that I will actually use my stamp press for this one. Now, there are lots of different stamp presses around on the market. This is the one that I have at the moment. Now, I'm just going to stamp that in the middle, and then I'm going to trim around it. The stamp press is great. So for those of you who haven't used one, we have the Couture Creations ones in stock, which are an excellent price point. I am using this brand, which same but different. But what you do is you line everything up where you want it to go. Let me put a plain bit of paper in the background here. Oh, I actually got that in the bin. It's got a magnet, so that's where I want my stamp to go. It's got a magnet to hold your paper in place, which goes like that, and I can stamp it. So I'm going to start with doing, I might just go in there with a black. So first time I've used this, so I'm just going to swipe it, and then I'm going to ink it up. And I also need my little stamping knob. We've got these on special too, by the way, guys. Put it on there, and I just rub my stamping knob over the top. Now, I'm not looking for a perfect print. I'm looking for a wishy-washy sort of background so that I can ink over the top. And look at that, that's beautiful. Really pretty. So I'm going to do a couple more. Pop the magnet in place. I can make that absolutely perfect because the stamp press will enable me to stamp 3 or 4 times in the same spot. But I don't want to do that today. I just want to do that. And I've just decided I'm going to add a little bit of purple. So I might just do a little... I don't know if this is going to work, it's just an idea. Oh, no, it didn't work. Flip it over. Start again. Let's do it in purple. See, I have to show you the fails, I have to show you a bit of everything. Can't get it right every single time. Beautiful. That's stamped up really nicely. And I might do a blue one. But this will make a beautiful background. I'll do a couple with the stamp press, and then I'll do them without the stamp press, just using the stamp, what I call organically. Oh, look at that background. You could make your own collage paper and your own tissue paper out of this. So many things that you can do. All right, love that. So now I'm just going to use this organically. I'm going to use a slightly darker blue. So this one's called Suede Shoes. and I'm just going to lightly ink it and use it without a block, just like I would do if I was doing it in my art journal, and do this gorgeous broken sort of stampy background. Really, really pretty. Because it's going to be a background, it doesn't have to be perfect. And that works for me. How nice is that? Could you imagine how good that would look on a bit of tissue paper or collage paper, some deli paper would look nice. Gonna layer up here, get some more pattern. Oh, so good. I'm just grabbing one little area here and adding these little touches. Very Christmassy still, that beautiful music note in the background. So that stamp that I was just using there is called Christmas Carol. Let me just clean this stamp off. And it is absolutely gorgeous as a background. Really, really nice. In fact, I might do a little bit of this organic stamping over that black one that I had before. But I might do it in some red, some samba. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So you don't always have to use your stamps on a block. You can use it however you like. So for me today, I'm just going in with this loose sort of feel. Can you see I've grabbed that Christmas word and I've inked that because I want that to stand out and I want it to balance. So I'm going to put some up here. And knowing when to stop is important, Natalie. Give that a wipe. All right. Pop that aside, pop that aside. So there's also another one that I had here as an option called Poinsettia, and this one's also by Olga, and this is another beautiful stamp. So this one is also on special at the moment. Right, so let's look at finishing these ones. Oh, and then there's these guys. These are the classic trimmings. I may use these on an art journal page this afternoon because I really quite like those. I might do some stamping and find out if one of my wonderful staff members would like to do some fussy cutting for me. Because I hate it. Anyway, hands are filthy. That's all right. Let's have a look at what we've done. I might do a little bit of blending around the outside of this, hey? What do we reckon? Not with that blending brush. This one looks a bit cleaner. Bit of blue. Oh yeah, look at that. So this afternoon, 1:30 Adelaide time, I'm going to jump on here and do some more creating for you. I don't really have much of a plan yet. I'm going to do some journaling, but that'll be this afternoon. So I think I may do something a bit later. But we've got lots and lots and lots of things happening. Karsha, have you made that tab live yet? Oh yeah, so Karsha has created on the website a little tab up the top called, what's it called? Black Friday sale. So Black Friday happens next week and the rest of the world seems to be celebrating Black Friday a little bit earlier. So we've got a few things that we have put in our Black Friday tab and these are absolute bargains. So we have drastically reduced the price of some bits and pieces. Now, once this stock is gone, it is absolutely gone. So make sure you have a look in that Black Friday tab special tab, you know what I mean, and see what you can find. We will have, they will be valid until, or for another week or so, and we are releasing something pretty damn awesome next Friday, but it's not a product, it's something even better. So you will be able to keep an eye on that for our Black Friday sales. Did I say you took the words right? I pick. So there we go. Now, Kasia is my fussy cutting queen, and the lovely Ella. All right, so now I've just got some of these purples going around the edges here, just to ink these up. Simple backgrounds. I hope I haven't made them look too tricky. Now with this one here, I'm going to go in with black for the inking as well as a little bit of the red. And I think I might put the black on first. Let's find a brush that's going to, here we go. I can still blend with, do some edging in. Oh, this is a little bit darker and a bit deeper in the black archival ink. Just, it doesn't blend as well. However, if you are quick, it does move around. All right, so I've popped that on. Clean that off. And I do quite often just like to wipe my brushes and take any excess ink off and use on a baby wipe. And now I'm just going to go around with some red, and it's giving us a really lovely red tinge. Okay. I think all I'm doing at the moment is making a mess. I'm going to leave that one. I can add some other little elements over the top here as well. I think I like the idea of using a Christmas stencil. So I'm not going to do it on that one, but I will add it onto this guy here. And I can add in a colour. What colour? What colour? What colour? Maybe a beautiful green. Okay. So I can stencil over the top of my stamping. So I'm just going to go in on my corners, focus on the edges, using the same blending brush as I used before. Now, before I do anything else, oh yeah, that's good. So now I'm going to offset it, which means I'm going to do it again, but line up my stenciling a little differently so it's not on top of each other and it looks a little bit more effortless, we'll call that. Can you see that? Beautiful. Touch of colour, touch of detail. I'll do the same thing here. I'm going to put in some blue instead on this one. Just adds a little bit of something, something. Whoops. Doesn't need to be super spectacular. But these, you can get a bit of a production line going if you haven't already organised some Christmassy sort of cards. Or tags. Christmas tags. Oh, that's what I might do. I might do some Christmas tags. There we go, just a little in the detail, just there and there. And then I might do the same here. Actually, no, I won't. I'll leave that one. Lids on. Lids on. I've lost a lid. No, here we go. Okay, right. Let's add some beautiful sentiments to our cards now. Let's finish these babies off. So normally what I would do is, for those of you who haven't watched me do this before, I like to make card fronts and then I like to go back and stick them onto these pieces of card. So these are our packs of cards. We do these in a set of 10 and you just fold them in half and it's the perfect Australian card size. But for when I'm creating my cards, I like to make them nice and flat like this because they just work so much better, and then I stick this on top of that folded piece of card. I do that just because it just sits nicer and it fits a little better. All right, there's a pile. Let's get those out the way, and I'm going to pull out some of these cuttables now. Here are some that have been prepared from earlier. So I can now take these are all cut up, ready to go. And as you can see, we design them so that they are easy for you to put straight onto your project, just like that. And you could add a piece of ribbon to wrap around. Actually, that's a really good idea. Ella, can you grab me a roll of white seam binding off the shelf, please? Alrighty, so here's my cards, like that, and I'm going to lay them out and just pop some embellishments on them. Find something in here that'll suit. I do like the Christmas gin one. Perfect, thank you. I like I've got some of the robins. The robins are nice. The robins might be nice there. What else have I got? Christmas wreaths. That's pretty. Oh, I do like the little drunk mouse. He's very cute. Party Santa. Actually, he might be good on there. Now, the other thing that we do as well, I don't know if many of you noticed, we've also introduced recently some... Oh, he looks good there. We've also introduced some, what do we call them? Black cards as well. So you can jump on and create black card bases. I might do a kids one here. What goes with purple? I don't want to do my koalas yet. But like I said, you can see that these have all been designed to be nice and simple, ready for you to cut out. And then we've got some here, if you do like to fussy cut. You can go right up to the edges here, or you can layer them on top and get that beautiful layered look. All right, so let's find a couple more images here. I do like the Party Santa, the Beach Summer Santa guy there. And we might do a bit of a couple of cocktail drinks here. The rain beer is kind of my favourite. And what have I got? Two more here that need... Oh, there's the blue one. That's actually nice. Blue might be nice on here. I might go for 1, 2. Tis the season. And I'm going to pop that one there with our buff Santa. I'm going to pop that one there with that guy, and I do want one more of those gorgeous fussy cut poinsettias, and we're going to keep him simple. I'll pop a little bottle of gin on, because you know, gin things. Because, you know, why not? And maybe not that there. That seems a bit busy. So I might simplify. I'm going to come back to that one. All right, so how would I work on putting these together? Okay, let's start with this one here, because I know exactly what I want to do with that one. Kasha, in your office on the floor is some of that black cardstock. Could you send some this way, please? Perfecto. Thank you. No, that's not what I was looking for. No, found it. Stop looking. Okay, foam dots. Foam dots are your friend. Seam binding is also something that's really quick and easy to be using on Christmas cards. Creates texture, creates a little bit of interest in your background. Very inexpensive, and you can colour it. You can ink it, you can scrunch it, you can do lots and lots of things with it. I'm just going to wrap it around. I do love me a stapler to secure. So seam binding we sell by the metre. It is something that I think most crafters kind of need to have in their stash. I'm just reading the comments. Naomi has said, I need Kasha to fussy cut all my things. I know, right?
You can get me a lollipop later.
Yeah. I bribe her with lollipops. All right, I've given myself a little bit of a bow at the top here. For those of you, hang on. For those of you who don't already use these foam squares, circles, dots, can recommend. These are just the best. All right, I want that one to go in the middle. So these are super inexpensive, like $3.85 or something stupid like that for a packet of what feels like a million. So that's going to go there. I'm going to tuck that under there, but tuck it flat. That's going to sit straight. And I might do a little, actually I don't even need that one there. Let's do that. Glue. My glue of choice is the Art by Marlene multi-stick. So I'm just going to get that on there, boom, and I want that down flat. Boom, dots. Boom, and then I'm going to put a sentiment across here. Where did my sentiments go? Oh no, they were here. I'll come back to sentiments. Right, number 2, I'm going to come back to that one. This guy, okay. Party Santa, I'm going to mat him on a piece of black cardstock because it's going to help him stand out and look better. Better, and give him a little mat. Oh, what a cute image. And because I don't have a paper trimmer anywhere near me, I'm just going to scissor cut and hope that it's straight. Oh yeah. And we're going to foam dot this guy. Yeah, see, Jackie loves fussy cutting as well. It is definitely not I just don't think I have the patience for it. I'm an instant gratification sort of girly when it comes to creating. I like that instant effect, and that's okay. I know that there's quite a few of you on here who are superheroes when it comes to fussy cutting, and that's all right. I don't have to be good at everything. That's my theory anyway. Pop a little gin here with the hat on, and I'm going to come back. And so when I finish these cards off, so this is my process, adding the embellishments, and then I will come in and I will add the wording for it and the black pen detail is something that I also like to add in. So a little thing that you can do with seam binding, I'll just show you very quickly, is that you can colour it to suit. So I want to make this red. I want to make this red to highlight this. So what I would do is grab a bit of, today it's going to be, I'll put it on a paint palette. Right, get my, this is just, of course, a water-soluble ink pad. And I'm going to spray it with water. And look at that, I've just made an ink. And now I can colour. And dry that, and I've now made a piece of coordinating ribbon to go with my Christmas card. Okay, so quick, simple, dry that off, and it dries scrunch. Like seriously, that's so easy to do. So that's seam binding. Look it up on the website. We sell it by the meter. I would recommend doing that with rubber gloves on. You can also spray Lindy's with your seam binding. You can use any of the distress oxides with your seam binding. There's lots of really, really cool things you can do with seam binding. All right, so I'm going to stick my Christmas Santa, my beach Santa on this one, but I want to wrap some ribbon. Around. Right, so for those of you just tuning in, welcome to the hot mess that is me making Christmas cards today on the fly. We have got live Facebooks planned all weekend, throughout the weekend, right here on our Facebook page, and we have got one day only specials as well. So they would be, today we have got, let me put my list in front of me while I'm creating. We have got dies today for 15% off. We have got stamps today at 15% off, and this is today only. They're not going to be on special tomorrow. So Thursday, November 21st. We have got thickers and stickers on special today at 15% off, and uniquely creative products. That bow's a little big, but that's okay. We have got, what else have we got? And that's twisted. Doesn't need to be twisted. There we go. Oops. We have got some collage paper, which I'll be having a play with a little bit later on special, as well as we've got a huge range of clearance products. We have Christmas 2024 products, and we also have some Christmas card kits. So if you are not one to, be confident using your imagination to make Christmas cards, then we have currently 3 kits available. 2 of them are using Minte, 1 using Paper Rose to create a range of Christmas cards. So they are all online. The card kits, however, are not on special. All right, so just whipping through these, cutting them down, making them fit. Look at that. Oh, festive, hot Santa. Right, pop that aside to dry. I'm going to do this gamer one here. We're going to keep this nice and simple. Might pop that up there, that down there. You kind of get the gist of it. What else have I got to do? Actually, let's do the drunk mouse one. I like him. He's super cute. And I think this one will look nice with some seam binding on it as well. What did I do with it? Here we go. Yeah. And I was just reading the comments as I'm going through here. So yes, Naomi's saying that fussy cutting is not my superpower, not her superpower. It is not at all, and that's okay. That's fine. That's why we've designed our cuttables so that you can just cut them out into squares as well if you don't want to fussy cut. And that's fine. All right, simple bit of ribbon around this one. And I think that he will go there, and I'm going to foam tape him. Done. Like, look how easy it is to use these foam squares. And because I want one to go here, I just take my scissors and snip him in half. Goes there. Peel the back off with my unnecessarily bright fingernails. And I'm going to pop these in here. Come here. And that one's going to go there. And then my sentiment will sit down there, but I'm just going to stick these flat. They don't all need to be foam mounted. And what I'll do in a moment is I will, just off camera, I'll finish these cards off, stick the sentiments on, and then I will put the finished images up on this page for you to see. So you can see how they look finished off. Super cute. All right, let's have a look at our gamer. I've had a change of mind with this one. I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3. Do they fit? Yeah, they do. 1, 2. We need a smaller one than him. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So just going to foam tape these into the middle. You love the drunk moose. What are you talking about, Naomi? Just drunk mooses in general, or on our cuttables? It's okay to have a bit of a sense of humour at Christmas. I think that Christmas can be beautiful. Christmas can be also an absolute nightmare for some people. I am an in-between sort of person. You know, actually I'm going to offset them. I'm going to go 1. All right. 2. 3. Yeah. Okay. Teenager, husband who games, whoever you like, brother, son-in-law who does gaming. Okay. So let's just quickly finish a couple of these off. The other 2 cards I will work on. I love a black pen. A black pen to create a frame makes all the difference of your cards. I use the Uniball eye pen, which we now have available online. You will find them in New for November. You will also find them under pens and pencils on our website. But just adding a little black frame all the way around before I add my sentiment just finishes the card off really nicely. And it just ties in any black within your images as well, makes them look really good. There you go. Okay, let me tell you about our postage special. So this weekend, because we are offering a new special for you every single day, we are offering a fantastic postage special. Oh God, that was hard. We are giving you the opportunity to add to your order, so you don't have to pay postage multiple times over the weekend. We will be, if you place your first order you pay postage on, so that'll be $11.95, say for example, within Australia, and then when you receive your confirmation email, there will be a special little code in there that you can add to your next order, and this will allow us to put all of your orders together and we can send them all out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Okay, so you will be able to build your orders up. Any orders that are over 1.5 kilos, we will weigh them up, give you a little bit of an email and just say, look, Naomi, your order's 12.6 kilos. It's going to cost you more than $11.95 for your postage, so we will just weigh it up and give you like a real-time postage. Postage costs us money, so unfortunately we just can't do postage for free. However, we can bundle all of the postage together, and that is really, really cool thing to do. So tomorrow we will be having a new special. Tomorrow's special is going to be spectacular, of course, and we will be able to... Oh, where's my Christmas sentiments? We will be able to put them all together. All right, so here's my Christmas sentiments. What I'm going to do off camera is add a Christmas sentiment to all of these from our cuttables, okay? So I think I've taken up enough of your morning. Right, let's have a quick look through and a recap of this hot mess here on my desk. We have used Funky Fossil stamps in the background with Catherine Paula inks, which you can just see off to the side here. And we have blended around the edges, added some seam binding with our cuttables. Okay, so we've got a little bit of something to suit everybody. We have got our beach Santa here. He needs a cuttable on here. I might even add some red splatters to here when I finish these off. They don't have to be complicated, okay? Hot Beach Santa, he's got the stamping in the background with the Catherine Paula inks, a little bit of blending, fussy cut cuttables, as well as square cut cuttables. And our Drunk Mouse, he has got the background stamp here with some ink, edged of course, and then we have got the gamer, something for the gamer in your family, 2 different coloured green inks. I'll add a bit of a sentiment here, and there you go. And then this one here with the Christmas gin on it with our bit of a pink Santa there. So there's something there to suit everyone. And then these are the other 2 backgrounds that I made that I haven't done anything with yet, with this gorgeous copper and bronze Catherine Paula ink. So you've got a few different options here on what you can do. So this afternoon I will be back here at 1:30 and give you, I think I was going to do, I don't know what I was going to do actually. I might do some Christmas cards with I might use some Lindy's and our koalas and kangaroo, and just do some more Christmas cards, and then a journal page this afternoon. Okay guys, keep an eye on our Facebook page for all of our specials. Check out the Black Friday tab, and make sure that you keep an eye on your emails and look out for the code for the discounted postage on your next order. I look forward to seeing you all soon, and all of our information, of course, you will find on nataliemay.com.au for the Great International Craft Show as part of the CraftAlive event. See you later.